All right, welcome back to season 4 of our show. Brand new season. We're showing you chicken and zucchini to show you how to do it. So it's chicken and zucchini today, and we're just going to show you the list of ingredients from what we're working with today. So right here, I've got some olive oil, salt, fresh garlic right out of the clove. I got a slab of bacon. Now this bacon is cured by me. I cure my own bacon, and I just slice it up and use it into little thin strips like that, or bigger strips, and I add them to all my meals. Got some rub here, and we'll go over that in just a second. Zucchini, that's a green squash zucchini. Yellow onion, purple onion, that's some bacon, and chicken breast. Right here we got some nice noodles. So we're gonna show you how to get this done. First thing you wanna do is start slicing your bacon thin. So I got a piece of this slab over here, and I'm just gonna put this to the side. And this is how you wanna slice this. I'm going real thin with this. Just move these out of the way so you can see. So I'm going real thin with this. It's almost like paper thin. Almost like bruschetta, which is an Italian pork. So you're gonna go real thin with it. And the reason why you wanna go thin with it is because it just melts down basically into your dish. If you use big pieces of this, it's not going to melt down into your dish. So the thinner you go with it, the better off you are. I like dishes that, knowing that the bacon is not there, is a great one. So that's a lot of fat on here, and you want that all just to melt down into the pan. And that's what you're looking to do. Just get it melted down. And you can put some of the bigger pieces in here. If you hit the end of it, you can also use some of the bigger pieces in here and the fattier pieces. You can take it like that. So that's all fat. So what I'll do when it comes to the end is just kind of just work with it. Just like that. And just slice them down thin. Just so you're not gonna cut yourself, so you definitely know that the pieces are small enough. And they'll still melt down in there and you'll still find them. So just like that, and now you have them. So these are just pure fat. And that's what you want. All right, so I'm gonna put this knife off to the side. And now let's get into our zucchini and our onion. Now our onion, I'm slicing in a very specific way. I'm coming down half, so it's a whole onion. I'm coming down half. And then I'm just gonna come down this way. Nice and thin. And anytime that you're doing onions, or most vegetables, you wanna go nice and thin on them, because you don't want big chunks. And again, you want them to melt down into your food. Just like that. Now I usually mix my onion. I go with some of the sweeter, because the red's just a little bit sweeter, and then I'll mix them with the whites. And just because you cut everything up doesn't mean that you have to use everything. So don't feel because you cut it up, you're obligated to do it. Because you could just put as much or as little in there. And I tell you guys all the time as you watch my recipes, make it yours. You don't have to use all this onion. You don't have to use any onion at all. Or garlic. So use these videos, or anybody's videos, as a guide to guide you to where you want to be. And if you need a recipe, I'd buy a cookbook. All right, so let's just get all this cut up. There you have it. We're going to show you a couple of pieces of garlic. So now with the garlic, we're just going to slice off those little wooden stalks on the end, just like that. Just get those out of there. And now with our garlic, you just want to take it. We're not going to smash it because I don't want to release all that flavor. I'm going to take it, just tiny little pieces, slivers. That's how you want that. So just take it and slivers. So there's your garlic for you. I'm going to put this to the side. We're going to get back to that later on, just so we're not doing a bunch of chopping in front of you guys. So we're off to the side with that. And now it's time for our chicken. All right, so over here we have our chicken. I'm going to just slide this over. Now, I cut these up already, and they look like that. They're chicken breast. So let's just show you how to get it cut up like that. So I'm going to take my cutting board, bring this back over, this way I'm not dirtying up my wood board. I always keep a couple of different cutting boards. I keep one for meats, which would be this one, this hard plastic one. And for the cutting board itself, I usually keep one for pancettas, bacons, stuff that's already cured already. And I put those on my board. So I keep a separate meat board, but I don't ever put anything raw onto the wooden board. So I always use a plastic board. So here's our chicken breast. And how you want to cut this is just cut off the fat that's on here. So you're going to take your knife, scrape around, and just get some of that fat off of there. This way you're not cutting it off later on. Just kind of look around and trim it up. If you see any bone where the breast plate was, just get that bone out of there. I'm going to put this off to the side. And now we're going to make our chicken slices, or cutlets. So we're going to go in, look around. I'm going to put my hand like this. I'm going to bring my knife in. I'm just going to cut 3 of these. So I'm just going to cut the first layer. As I'm squeezing the chicken, it's going to make it firm. So just put some pressure on your chicken. You don't want to leave it like this because, see, it's not going anywhere. But when you make it firm, you can get the knife in there and get a nice slice out of there. Now I'm going to just bring my knife back underneath my hand from the front to the back. And now it's done. And now you got a beautiful cutlet. Just finish off. Look at that. Let's do another one. Make it firm. Take my knife up under there. Start sliding to the back. Let it go. And there you go. Finish off. Now you got another one. And this part right here, see how thick that is? You can still get this one. Again, put the pressure there. Come down. Keep your hand flat so this way you don't cut yourself. Finish off. And there you have it. And just separate. There it is. All right, so we have all of our ingredients. I'm gonna get to working on this. I'm gonna cut up the rest of my bacon. I'm gonna finish my garlic, finish cutting up my zucchini, and my onion is done already, and then we're gonna meet you all into the cooker, so stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, so we're ready to go onto the stove, and we're just gonna go over everything we have here. So this is our chicken. We got some other chicken off to the side. Now, like I said before, once you cut something up, don't feel obligated that you have to cook it. So I get a couple of nights off of this meal, and I can make it different if I want. So I cut this chicken up, I put it to the side. I got vegetables over here, I got garlic over here. I don't have to use all this garlic. I do not have to use all this bacon, and I'm not obligated to all these noodles. So just feel it out. So we're gonna put some salt on here. Now there's no salt in any of the rubs. And speaking of rubs, onion powder, garlic powder, little oregano in there, a touch of sage. And again, with the rubs, just make them yours. So here we go. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of that rub on there. So funny. Everything's a rub. when it goes on the grill, right? But inside, nobody says rub, everybody says powdered. You buy it from the shelf in the supermarket, everybody's like, you know, oh yeah, put some seasoning on it from the shelf, but nobody calls it a rub. But yet, if it's gonna go onto a barbecue, automatically it's called a rub. Crazy, right? All right, so let's flip these over. Now I can hear every house cook out there calling their stuff rubs. You gotta steal that one off your husband. Start using the rubs in the house, or your wives that work the grills. Anybody that works the grills, I guess your mates are gonna steal this one from you now. They're cooking indoors. All right, so we got our spices on there. Let's just call them powdered spices. We got these on here. We're going in with a little bit. Now, I got confused and I don't know if I salted that side or not. So you know what I'm gonna do? No salt. I can always put salt on afterwards. So if you guys ever get confused and you're not sure if you salted the other side, just don't salt it. You taste it, salt it afterwards. And that's what we're doing today. All right, I got our vegetables here. I got our bacon here, garlic, noodles, chicken. We're on to the cooker. All right, ready to put this chicken in. So we got some bacon rendering down in here, and we're gonna bring some flavor out of that olive oil that's in there. And now we're just gonna get our chicken in. And we're cooking this nice and gentle. Nothing too crazy. And like I said, you don't have to be obligated to cook everything in one shot. But that bacon's really gonna flavor that oil and get that chicken right. All right, so let's get that in. See how easy I'm going with this? It's almost like we're poaching it, because it is chicken breast. If you hit this too hard, it's going to toughen up on you. So nice and easy, just like that. And we're going to meet you back here. Don't go anywhere. All right, so we're only about 4 minutes in. I'm going to put a little garlic in here. And the reason why I didn't cook down the garlic first is because I don't want a very strong garlic taste in here. I want a gentle, easy garlic taste in here. So that's why we're putting the garlic in like this. All right, let's turn these over. That's the way you want to cook these, nice and gentle. Just like that. And work with your pan. Just shake that pan. Make sure everything's down in there. It's so important. A lot of people don't work with the pan, they just work with the food. But it's just as important to lift the pan and work with the pan. And you guys on an electric stove, if it gets too hot, just move it away. All right, we're gonna let this cook down nice and easy. And then we're gonna meet you back here when we're taking it out and get our veggies in. We're gonna get that water going and get our pasta started. So don't go anywhere. All right, time to pull these breasts out of here. I'm gonna let this one cook for just a second longer. It's the biggest one, so I'm just gonna get these guys onto the plate. That's how you want them. I mean, total cooking time on this was about 8 minutes. That's all you want. And I'm leaving the pan on the stove because we're going right in with our veggies. All right, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to just put a little onion right on top of there. As this is cooling, That's just going to bring flavor in there, because it is going back in. But that's just going to bring some flavor as this is cooling. Alright, now we're going to bring this up on high, the same pan. That's the nice part about this, is that you're using the same exact pan. And now we're going to get the rest of our bacon in, until all that nice flavor. And you can see there's slices of bacon. This is the slices that we did. We're just going to separate them and go in with them. Nice and gentle. And then we're going to go in with some more garlic. Just like that. And then we're going to turn up the heat on our water, because we want to get our pasta going. Alright, we're going to meet you right back here. Get our veggies in. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I have to turn my blower on. Our bacon's cooking away. And while that's cooking, we're just going to get in some onion. Get that onion starting to cook. And some zucchini. Like I said, you guys can use as much or as little of this as you want. I think I'm going to use it all. Alright, we're going to let this cook down. Give it a little toss and we'll meet you back here, so don't go anywhere. Alright, we're only about 3 minutes in. We're going to get some seasoning inside these veggies. This is the same seasoning as I used on the chicken. Just get it in there. And we're going to add just a touch of salt. Maybe a little bit more. And that's it. You can always salt after. Can't take it back. Let's just turn this over. Look at that. Beautiful, right? And just using all of that flavor that's in there from the chicken and the bacon that's in there. And just let all that cook down. Bring out all that flavor. Alright, we're going to meet you guys back here. Get our pasta in, and we'll see you back here. Don't go anywhere. Alright, time for our noodles. There we go. We'll meet you back there when they're done. Don't go anywhere. Alright, our veggies are cooked down. Now it's time to get this chicken back in. Just gotta put it underneath all that beautiful zucchini. Just get it all right back in there. There it is. Alright, I'm going to put the lid on this, and when that's ready, we'll meet you onto the chopping block, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, our pasta's done, and I'm just going to strain it right out of the pot. I put some olive oil in here, and that's what you want to do. Don't rinse it, because it's not going to absorb what we're going to put over top of it. And I like this with just a little bit of salt. I salt it to water. Alright, we're going to get this out of here and meet you back here, so don't go anywhere. All right, here we are, season 4's chopping block, zucchini and chicken. Let's show you what we got. Look at that, beautiful. So we're going to show you how to plate this up, because we're not going to plate it in here. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to put some chicken off to the side. I mean, you could plate it in here, it looks spectacular. We're going to show you a nicer way how to plate this. So let's just get a couple of pieces of chicken in here. And then we're going to take all that nice zucchini. And we're going to get everything right in here. Just put that chicken off to the side. Then we can put the chicken back and you'll see how we're going to plate this. So it's not over yet. Alright, so we're going to get all that in there. Let's bring this over. And let's get our chicken back inside the pan. We just needed to make some room. So we're going to do a little shuffle. And this is the way you want to present this. This is the way I usually do it, and it makes a very easy cleanup at the end of the night. Alright, so now we got all the zucchini in. Give it a stir. Stir all that beautiful juice that you work so hard to get in here. Stir it all up. Just like that. There we go. And now you can start to just lay your chicken right back on the top, right in there. This way you know it's mixed up. And if you wanted to add anything extra in here, olives or anything else like that, make it yours. So I'm just basically showing you the wheel that has been invented. I'll leave it up to you guys and let me know in the comments how you guys will plate this up. All right, and there you have it. So we're just going to get this off to the side, and then we're going to bring in our plate and get into this. So what I'll do from here is I'm going to get some of that pasta and zucchini in there. Look at that bacon in there. Can't go wrong with that. Never go wrong with bacon in anything. So this is a bacon household, and we love our bacon. So we'll get that in there. Not too much. Get a little zucchini in there. And let's just follow up with a couple of pieces of chicken. Again, some more bacon on there. And I think we'll throw another piece of chicken in there. Just like that. Now you have all that beautiful bacon, zucchini. And I think I'm going to go on with a little cheese on top. Why not? Maybe a little bit more, like the Parmesan. And let's give this a try. Let's get some zucchini. We'll get some of that bacon in there. Spectacular. So simple. You can taste all the garlic. Zucchini is beautiful in there. Nice and soft. Chicken's soft because we didn't overcook it. Beautiful, beautiful meal. All right, we're gonna straighten up. Meet you right back here. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. Chicken breast and zucchini. A beautiful Southern Harvest combination with some bacon. Never go wrong with that bacon, homemade. And that gentle cooked chicken. And if you guys like this video or more videos about to come, Give a like, hit that bell. This way you get those videos first. Thank you. We enjoyed having you. With no further ado, gotta get another one of those Pitmaster tastes there.